helps anywhere in life. If you can just send a positive message to someone in need, it just shows the power of it. Like, they've just explained the power of you can send a positive message to someone in need. It's mega. What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today's reaction video is going to be the Iowa Hawkeyes wave story on ESPN College Game Day. Now, we have seen this wave before. We've done like football crowd reactions, which, by the way, crowd size is absolutely insane. The first time I saw it, as you guys know, just absolutely unbelievable. Like, you look at a UK college game, you got maximum 10 random people. You got family and friends, and then that's it. Like, you don't know anyone else there. There's not even 100 people overall. You look at an American college game, you got 100,000 people. I love it. It is absolutely insane. I completely understand it's a generation thing where you got one person being to a college till they're 18. They then stay in the same city, their children go to that college, and then their grandchildren go to that college, and they just always have a season ticket to a college game. It's a tradition they do weekly, and I absolutely love that. It's awesome. History there, traditions, families involved, and it's a great day out. And also, the NFL isn't always accessible to you guys, from what I've been told. It's hard to get season tickets or go to a game sometimes. So you get to see some American football, and you get to have a great day out. Like, it's a win-win when you might not be able to go to an NFL game. Absolutely love it. Mind-blowing, but I absolutely love it. We have seen this wave before in these reactions, and it is to a hospital, I believe. If I'm thinking of the right wave, which I think I am, it is to a hospital. Absolutely love that. No clue how it started. I highly doubt someone's just come to the window and waved and they've carried it on. That'd be pretty sick if it did, but I highly doubt that. So we're going to find out today. If you like this content, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button as well. You absolute legends. Like, please hit that subscribe button, guys. Daily content's back. I work 8 while half 5 as well, if you didn't know about that. So I work 8 while half 5 as an architectural technician. I come home and I do these reactions, and then that's my life. But I absolutely love it. So hit that subscribe button, guys. I'd really appreciate it. And yeah, let's see how this wave originated. I am a sucker for these stories, so I think I'm going to enjoy it.
70s. Of course, there is also, throughout this great crowd here, sometimes you'll find ways that crowds try to entertain themselves, you know? I mean, sometimes they'll start the wave, and a lot of times that's just sort of a mindless.
Oh, wow, it's a children's hospital. I did not know that. I knew it was a hospital. I didn't click it was a children's. Okay. Oh, it's going to hit me in the feels. I can imagine that the music already started playing then as well. Oh, it's going to be, I'm a sucker for these kind of videos.
Thing, but this wave that we see at Iowa is something that has
look at that.
Great meaning and connotation. We saw it last week. Kinnick Stadium is right beside the Children's Hospital at the University of Iowa. So at the end of the first quarter, they're turning around and making sure that all of these kids know that they're with them. A different kind of wave that is very touching, Tom Rinaldi.
Well, Reese, tradition in college football is part of the sport's very DNA, but tradition usually takes time. It happens generation over generation. The best new tradition in this sport has happened fast, thanks to some fans on the Facebook page Hawkeye Heaven, who made a suggestion that all the fans at Kinnick Stadium should not only salute the players, but that special group of people watching from across the street. And with that, much more than a wave was born.
Oh, man, yeah, this is going to hit the feels, man.
They came to the 12th floor for a gesture, or a motion, or a sign. But they received something more. A moment.
It's almost like a wave of hope. Like, you're not in this on your own.
It's a salute to those kids and to their parents and the family members. It just kind of brings it all home, what is important.
Oh, definitely, man.
It started September 2nd.
It's time to start a new tradition here at Kinnick. And let's give a big Hawkeye wave to all the kids watching the game.
Can I just ask as well, I don't know if anyone knows the answer, what's this built like the stadium or the hospital with also the kind of like a thing they'll be able to watch the game? Was any correlation there? Like, there's a lot of windows in there for a normal hospital, especially in the UK. You compare a UK hospital, there's not really the big glazing you see on that hospital there. Was it designed because the football's there and they get a little bit of a treat? If it is, I absolutely love that. If there's no correlation, ignore me. I'm interrupting a fantastic story and this looks beautiful.
A new tradition where Iowa fans at the end of the first quarter turn away from the field at Kinnick Stadium and wave to those watching from across the street. Patients looking down from the Stead Family Children's Hospital. One of the faces they might see in those windows was Daxon Phippen, 17 years old, fighting to recover from cranial surgery.
Oh, man.
Even during the whole surgery, I was super calm. I thought he's gonna go in, he's gonna come out. And then he came out and he couldn't dress, he couldn't get out of bed, he couldn't use his hands. And I had a lot of fear.
A few days later, with Daxon now conscious but his recovery slow, he found motivation in thinking of the view from those windows.
He was super discouraged that day. And then he looked out the window and he said, "At least Saturday's coming." And then he just snapped right out of it.
Being able to have that game to look forward to all week, that definitely helped with being able to make the days go by a little bit faster and easier, I guess.
Do you see the letter I for Iowa? I-O-W-A.
In another window, fans might have seen 4-year-old Sam Davidson and his mother Courtney. What they couldn't see was Sam's battle against a brain tumor and his cycles of chemotherapy.
I mean, absolutely awful, especially at such a young age as well, man. And I mean, it just points out, like, just screams at me how extremely lucky I am to be very healthy, and hopefully you guys are as well. And yeah, it just goes to show that potentially people in the stadium might think, well, they're just turning around and waving at a hospital. People in there with stories, scary stories, which could easily be me or you one day, hopefully isn't, fingers crossed, who are struggling, who are going through a lot. And they look forward to that day, and it means the world to them, as I can imagine it does. Like, imagine your elevation, you're looking down at people and they're all turning around to show their appreciation and support to you. Like, that is absolutely amazing. And I'm all for it, man. Wow.
I don't think he understands the word cancer, and so we haven't really used that a whole lot. The chemotherapy is 4 or 5 days, and then we receive his stem cells. And then we recover, waiting for his blood counts to come up, and that's 4 cycles of that.
All right, here we go.
And by the way, such strength, I know I keep pausing it, but such strength, one, to obviously the patient going through this, the child, but the parents as well. How hard is that? Like, for everyone involved, like, such respect to anyone going through it. Keep going strong, guys. Like, fair play. Oh my God.
Oh, great job.
But on a fall Saturday, it isn't about radiation or IVs. It's about celebration and anticipation.
For all that he's endured and gone through, Sam wanted to find a spot right up front. It was pretty cool.
Imagine.
Sam might not know it, but he means more to Iowa's head coach than he could ever imagine.
This is a tough subject for me. Nobody plans on a visit to the kids' hospital. It's just, it's not something you schedule or want to go through.
The Ferentz family has been through it. In 2014, Kirk and Mary Ferentz lost their granddaughter, Savvy, who was born prematurely at Iowa Children's at just over 21 weeks.
We knew it was too early. You try to stop labor, but they were unable to. Savvy was born, and she survived for 2 days. And to see my son and daughter-in-law in such pain, and it couldn't do anything. Couldn't do anything for it. That was probably the lowest moment.
Words can't describe. Oh man. Like, again, if anyone's been through any of this, I hope you guys are okay. And awful.
Kirk and Mary made $1 million donation to the hospital to create a program in neonatal research. After talking with Savvy's mother, Nikki, the family named the program in the baby's honor.
Fair play. Oh, I love that.
The next couple of questions, Kirk, are hard.
Yep.
Because they revolve around the origin of the donation.
Yep.
It's been a couple of years, and, you know, there'll always be an empty spot where Savvy was supposed to be. I mean, she's very much a part of our family, a part of our life. And I think the best thing was when I talked to Nikki. She goes, our biggest fear is that Savvy's memory will dim, and now it won't.
Love that. Now it won't, man.
So, When 70,000 turn away from the field and toward the windows, when they raise their arms and move their hands, it's a moment, and it means more than we know.
Definitely, man. So powerful, wow.
You see it in the flood of people looking back at you. It was more emotional than anything, realizing that they were thinking about us.
To me, it's just such a nice way for 70,000 people to recognize some really special people. The real heroes are up there.
It's more than just a wave. It's a lot more. It's life-changing for all of the patients here.
As we said, Iowa is not playing at Kinnick Stadium. The Hawkeyes are on the road, taking on Michigan State later this afternoon. There will be no players on the field. Kinnick Stadium will be empty. But on behalf of every college football fan, from here in Blacksburg and across the country, on behalf of College Game Day, right now, for all those who are still in that hospital,
Love that.
there's your wave. From all of us at College Game Day, all of us who send our support, our strength, and our spirit to the real heroes. Reese?
Tom, we echo that as well. Our wave from all of us here at College Game Day to all of those kids at the Iowa Children's Hospital. Back with more Game Day in a bit.
Wow, that is the end of the video. And I mean, life is unfair to people, and I mean, we can only hope it doesn't affect us, but I guess in any way possible, if we can make another person's day happier who is in a less fortunate situation, which is absolutely awful. And like, again, huge respect to anyone go through it. But if, like, these reactions, I get messages, not that often, but I do get the messages saying, like, put a smile on my face today. And it honestly hits home. Like, all I'm doing is sitting down and learning, watching a video. But the fact that I can, through a screen, me enjoying a video, can put a smile on someone's face and maybe make the day better, it means so much, and I absolutely love it. And I hope all you legends are okay. And every time I see your comments, you put a smile on my face. And huge respect to that wave. Keep it going. If you can do it anywhere else, anywhere in life, if you can just send a positive message to someone in need, it just shows the power of it. Like, they've just explained the power of you can send a positive message to someone in need. It's mega. And huge respect to anyone going through it. I hope you guys are all okay. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button as well. You're absolute legends. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.